Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Karen. We're
Oh,
back.
we're back. FlossTube number 7 in only a week.
Lucky 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah.
We should start off by saying this is a channel about two friends talking about cross stitch.
We should. Who like to
Yes,
stitch past their bedtime.
definitely stitching past our bedtime. Yes,
Or
my bedtime.
not stitching until it's bedtime. That's what I do
Oh, really? I'll
a
stop and
lot
then
of
I'll be
times.
like, oh, I really want to keep stitching. I really, really want to keep stitching. So how was your week? Did you have a good week?
That's pretty good. Yeah. How about you?
Good. Yeah, it was good. No, actually, it wasn't that great. Remember I told you about that customer meeting and I was
Yeah.
raging.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the week kind of continued on from there and it was work week was not so great. Stitching week was okay. It was okay. It was good.
Yeah. I
That's
had a
okay.
really busy Monday because there was a huge deadline, and then got that out of the way, and then just look for other grant opportunities for work, and fell down some true crime rabbit holes, watched some
Mm.
trial things to the point where I couldn't watch anymore. So I'm trying to decompress this weekend from just a little bit too many trials.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot going on in the world right now.
there
A
is
lot. A
a lot
lot.
of weird stuff. Michigan is sitting in the middle of some of it, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, I
Murdoch
have
was crazy. There was all kinds of stuff this week. It was like, so
well, I have some January stats.
oh,
So I
all
do I
right.
do track stitches. I don't count stitches for my travel stitching, like stuff I do at work. Back stitching I don't count. So all my numbers are something plus.
You should count your travel stitching.
No, because I don't take my iPad. I just
Oh,
use
oh,
paper
okay.
at work and that's a pain.
Oh, okay.
I still get the finish and start and the but no.
Okay.
Um, so for January, I stitched 12,600 stitches.
Wow.
I know that seems like a lot.
That
And
is
there
a
were
lot.
only
That's like a hate.
no, heids are at least 50 for a small, I think.
Okay.
So I stitched every day of the month, which was weird because I was sick. I must have put a little bit in. Must not have been that. No, I was sick. But only 2 days I stitched less than 100 stitches. So those were probably my two sick days.
Yeah.
I
Or two
touched
sickest days.
my two sickest days.
Yeah.
I touched 21 projects. I had 5 new starts. Thank you, WIPGO. Thank you, BRRINGO. And New Year's new starts. I had 1 finish. And I left the month with 22 whips. So that's
But
fun.
I mean, you started with how many whips though? Because you had how many starts in Bringo?
Yeah, but I don't know how many I started with. Actually, I could
Oh,
tell you,
okay.
but I don't have it at the tip of I don't know how
Okay.
many I had at the end. I only had 1 finish, so I ended up, if I had 5 starts,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not doing the math. You can do the
Yeah.
math? I'm not doing the math.
It's too
Someone
early
out
to
there,
math.
we'll
Uh,
get Stephanie to do the math.
Hi, Pam and stuff.
Hi,
Glad you're
Pam and
feeling
Steph.
better.
Yes.
Yeah, because math. Yeah, we'll let
Yes,
her do
right.
it. Well,
And
I
I should
touched
say, go ahead.
25 projects that I know from Bringo. So
You had
no, I
20,
didn't,
you
because I
didn't have
didn't have
20.
25. So let's see. I don't know. I touched a lot.
Yeah.
Because I had multiples on mine, like
Yeah.
the polar bear I touched 6 times. Um,
Well, and
yeah, I had a lot of multiples. Hmm?
that last one where I didn't want to do the FFO, so I got permission to swap it out. Do you think that I would have picked one that I'd already worked on? Oh no. I picked a new one and added to the list. So
Oh,
where I
okay.
told Carolyn I only did 19, I actually then did 20 because I had to. I'm an idiot.
I had to throw out the bat signal to her too at the last minute, but I'll talk about it to it. What's
Have
emoji?
they
No,
they haven't announced the winner for that, have they?
they're supposed to this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I think there's
Exciting.
like 67 people. 60, it's in the
67
it's
blackouts?
yeah. I think. I mean, by the comments, it
I
was
thought
around
some
in that.
people got credit if they just got a line bingo too.
They were in a different section though. Did you see it? There was
Uh-uh.
the blackout section and then there was the Bringo. If you just got Bringos, you could go in that.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
based on how many, and then blackouts, you went in a different one.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I had to ask about that too, but I asked on the main page, like, are we supposed to post every Bringo if we get a blackout? That doesn't make any sense, but no, it was,
67, that's a lot.
yeah. So,
Our chances. All right. Well, that was fun.
yeah.
So, did you have any finishes?
No,
No.
close. So I
Close,
need to go to
yes.
Joann's and get one skein of floss, of course.
And if I lived next door, I could give it to
I
you.
know.
I didn't have any finishes either, but next week I'm close. I'm really close. I had a big push last night. I did a lot of stitching yesterday.
I
That
should
was
have.
exciting.
Because I watched, yeah, I watched a 3.5 hour equestrian event. And sorry,
You don't stitch while you're watching that?
no, no, because every time a horse went to jump over a what do you call those things? I don't
Barrier.
know, barriers or whatever. Um, it was like I was jumping too. So it was like, and I'm not a horse rider, but every time it was
I
like,
just got a visual. Woo!
yeah, or if it went sideways, I was like this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It was a work thing. I'm not an equestrian, but it was a work thing. So
Yeah, it was for work.
I
Oh, so funny. Sounds like you enjoyed it.
did. So it was fun.
She's gonna start horse riding everyone.
No, I'm not. Oh, you don't know about my horse riding accident, do you? I had a
I
horse
think I,
fall on me.
oh,
Yeah, so I don't ride horses.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
It didn't give you,
it should have killed me, but it didn't because I was knocked out beforehand. So yeah, it was yeah.
were
That
you
was
on the horse?
yeah. And her name was Trixie. And I weighed all of like 90 pounds. It was after my freshman year of college, and a bunch of us girls went up north, which is up north in Michigan. It's just like up in this area. And it was my big idea. Oh, let's go horseback riding. So it was actually still tied to the fence. It had something wrong with its leg. And I even said something about don't give me the horses, the gimpy horse has got something wrong with its leg. But they were Western saddles, so they had the big wooden stirrups on them. So when Trixie went to fall, my head hit my
The
friend's
fence?
no, my head hit my friend who was lined up next to me. And so I hit the stirrup, the big wooden stirrup, and it knocked me out, which was good because I was already down on the ground and I was, all relaxed when Trixie came down because it took like 5 minutes to get Trixie off of me. So,
Oh
yeah, I
my
spent a week
God.
in the hospital. But at the place, they just dusted me off and put me back.
On Trixie?
Yeah. So I went around riding. I didn't know any better. And then we got back to the my friend's cabin where we were staying at. And this was when I was really nice, not like I am now. But I was really nice. I was.
You're nice now.
Yeah, I was nicer back then. I was
I
nice
know what
and
you're talking
sweet.
about, though.
Yeah.
Not that I think you're mean. I know what you
You're
mean.
not jaded by life yet.
Yes, right, right.
And I went off on one of them over I think it was Hamburger Helper or something. And so my friend decided that it was like, oh, I gotta get her home to her parents, not, maybe we need to take her to the hospital kind of thing. So then they let me sleep in the car all the way.
What happened? What was wrong with you?
I had a concussion.
Oh my
I had
God.
a concussion. I had dislocated my collarbone.
So you had to have been in pain when they put you back on the horse.
Yeah, I was. Well, I was worried because I had braces and I had just gotten my braces off and it had hurt my jaw. And I was more worried about,
Your
I didn't
teeth.
want my jaw wired shut. So
Oh my gosh, what a
I'll send you a
story.
picture of me on Trixie and you can see all the dirt up one side.
Oh no. That's horrible.
So yeah.
At least you still got a horse ride out of it, I guess. But what was wrong with Trixie? Why did she fall over? And then they let her walk with you? Oh my gosh, those
Yeah.
people need to be sued.
Oh, well, I had signed a waiver right before I got out.
Oh gosh, okay.
I even joked about that when I was signing.
You jinxed yourself.
Well, yeah, I was like, give me horse. And now you're making me sign a waiver to get out. And I mean, I only weighed like 90 pounds. It wasn't like, and I was the smallest one. So they gave me the smallest little horse. And, so she wasn't
Oh,
that little. I'll send a picture.
I think
But
I'm like having a little bit of anxiety from this.
just don't get on the horse.
Like I'm visualizing in your head, like, oh, no, let's talk about stitching. Let's talk about stitching.
Well, the funny thing was when I was in the hospital and I had a horse actually fall on me, there was another patient down the hallway and he had gotten kicked by a horse. And the nurses were like, oh, he's complaining so much because he got kicked by a horse. We're going to take you down there and show him, you had a horse fall on you. And I'm
There
good.
was a competition.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't complaining.
Oh my gosh.
So,
All right. So no finishes. I had a new start. Did you have a new start?
no, I didn't have a new start. I worked on finishing my Bringos.
This was my first. So GaRon does a designer of the month.
Yeah.
And this is the first time he said on Zoom, Gary said he was going to start Scary Sampler by Heartstring Samplery. And I was like, I have that. And it's fully kitted. And I got the Vicky Clayton silks and I'm going to start it. So I did on February 1st. I have it in because the first thing I'm stitching is the Stranger Things flower part. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'm have it in my Stranger Things project bag that I got at Sweater Weather with
Oh,
Colleen,
cool.
which I just paid for my attendance at the Sweater Weather round 2 with my friends from Sweater Weather. So this is one of those Jasmine bags. What's her
Yeah,
name?
Jasmine custom bags.
Jags. Yes. So I bought this. I bought it because I thought my daughter would think it was cool, even though she didn't watch the show. But I don't know that I ever showed it to her.
Oh,
So sorry for the zipper. She has great hardware on her bags.
she does.
These are so, like, I was sitting here playing with, like, it's just really nice.
It is. I
So
have two bags by her, a small one, and then I have a tote bag.
So
that she
this is,
made.
oh, cool. This is the only one I didn't take out of the bag because I wanted to remember to show the bag. But I wanted to, so this is, oh man, I turned the picture around so that I could read what's in the sampler as I'm going. But here is here it is. It is,
Yeah, I've got it. I
it
don't
is
have it
so
kitted up yet.
cool. All right.
Because I got it for Doug because it's got things in there from Doctor Who.
Yeah. So this is my progress so far. I'm doing this on 32 count.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you could see the purple. Look at that.
Yeah.
32 count Lugana Old Fashioned by Fortnite Fabrics.
Is it
Stitch
an
count?
opalescent?
No,
Oh, it almost looks like it's sparkly. It must be picking up the sunlight from the backside.
because
So
I
there
did get a
you
white piece of paper before we started.
go. No, I actually thought it was opalescent.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's 247 by 215. But because I'm doing it 1/1, it's really not going to be that big. It's not going to be that huge. But I wanted to show you. This was a treasure that our Stitching in the Wild table mates brought up, the Vicky Clayton silks. So I have them in this box that you get at Michael's for like a
Mm-hmm.
buck. And then you get the bobbin boats
Oh,
and
nice.
they fit in there perfectly. And I have the little paper with the symbols on it in there. And then because you have the little, because it is a 6-strand silk, I put the as I'm going so
Okay.
that
The
I'm not having,
leftovers.
yeah, the
Or
leftovers nice and neat and it fits in there. I just was so proud of myself. It's so
yeah, you
organized.
should be. And
But
you're
I
going
love the,
gangbusters on the sampler. So
yeah, that was a lot of stitching. The Vicky Clayton silks are amazing.
I know I have them. I gotta go through my things. I have a kitted project for Vicky Clayton silks. I think it's almost think it's a blackbird design.
Oh yeah, I have 2 more because Gary started putting the packs out there and I was like,
Yeah. Shout out to GaRon. They have
shout outs for
this.
GaRon Stitchery.
Yes, they have silk packs for Vicky Clayton silks.
Yes. Yes.
And a whole bunch of other stuff we'll get to.
Yes. That was my new start.
Nice.
So excited.
Do you want to do your whips now?
So I guess now I have 23 whips. You can go. You start. I've been
Okay.
talking.
Well, I had 7 more calls on BRRINGO to finish last Sunday, and I was all like, "Oh, I'll be fine. I'll get it done." Well, I did, and I had set a deadline for myself that I didn't want to wait until the 31st because I felt like that was just like cheating. Oh, by the way, I have to apologize for last week because I looked like I was voguing with my arms. I have to apologize this week because there's a pug sleeping in the background. He's snoring away, and the bulldog. So I got 2 snorers going. Anyway, I don't have to vogue this week because I'm actually prepared. I had 2 calls for my whoopsie, sorry, John,
Oh,
for
did you
my John
start it?
Lennon pattern. And I'm doing it over 1 on 28 count. So I had to do
Now, is it
these
linen
are
or
the
is
only
it
ones I have
Lugana?
in packages.
What kind of fabric are you using? Lugana.
Lugana.
Oh, good. Okay.
And it's on a way too big piece, but remember I had the way too small piece.
Right.
So
That's okay.
that's
Extra's good.
200 stitches. Well, it's more than that. I don't know how many
Nice.
more.
I'm so
Um,
excited for this one.
but this is, I started here in that section.
Okay.
So it's right up there. So I'll get this, kind of looks like a bug hanging down a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
So that was 2 calls. So that brought me down to 5. No, yeah, it's 7. So I had 200 there. And I had 100, but I had already stitched on this once, my pug ornament, but it was called again. And so I had to do 100 more stitches, which I did a lot more than that. It is little eyeball done. So
Oh, so cute.
yeah,
Oh,
so
the
now it looks like a
coloring is
pug.
so good. Oh my gosh. I love bugs.
So my little puggy who's over there snoring. And then the next one, this is what I had to send the bat signal up on because I saved this one for the last day. It was the last one I had to do. And I was confused about what's a motif. I know what a motif is, but what constituted a motif? So I rolled a 4. What it was you had to roll a dice or a die. And 1 through 6, you got a 1 on yours. I got a 4. So I was gonna finish the basket, which I didn't have that many stitches. I was like, ooh, look at this. I don't have that many stitches. And then I looked over at the side of my basket. I was like, wait a minute, that side's nice and smooth. Why is this one's missing the whole side? So so I had to finish the basket, and then I finished a leaf, and then it was like, but is that cheating? Because it's the whole flower motif. And so I was like, do I need to do a whole flower over here? I could finish this flower here. What's a motif? So I sent up the bat signal to Carol, and I'm like, I sent her the picture of the pattern, and I'm like, what would be a motif? And she's like, well, a leaf or a stem or a flower, just one flower. And I'm like, oh, leaves and stems, I'll work. Ooh, it sounds like I'm into something else, but I so I did the stem and then one leaf and got my 4 motifs in, which at 11:59 on Tuesday
Tell
night.
everyone about this pattern that you're showing.
Yes, this is Stitching in the Wild. This is one of the exclusives, Teresa Kogut. Sunshine and Blooms, but I'm not going to put the words down. I'm not going to put the hill either. I'm just going to have, oh, why don't I hold it up so everyone can see? I'm not going to put that part in. I'm just going to have the basket. And this is on 40 count grandma slippers by X2 Designs. And I kind of wish I would have turned it this way.
It's not grandma's slippers.
Yeah. Grandma slip.
Grandma's diaper. No, sorry. I'm sorry. Grandma slip. I'm not a fan of this fabric. I don't know why. Oh, well, I know why. But
it's because we were
just I did stitch this one
here, and I
already.
was thinking if I had moved it this way, it looked like the bird was like flying into the sun, but I'm not changing it now. So
Yeah.
anyway, I like the fabric. I like stitching on the fabric actually.
I'm just not sure. Is it because of the sunshine that she picked that fabric?
No, I think he could get I can't remember. He said something about it. Well, he contacted X2 to see what they could,
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me send you my slow stuff. Sorry. Just snorted. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. If that's your favorite fabric, God bless. I'm sorry. But we all have our things, right?
Yeah. I think it's the name. If it was, because that conjured up grandma, it conjured up some. Yeah. Not slippers, slip.
So what day I cut you off? What day did you finish your BRRINGO? On the 30th? Okay, so
at 11:59. So I still had a whole day.
Yeah.
But then it stitched after that. And then I had 2 calls on my Christmas tree. So that was
Oh,
I had 200 more stitches to go there. So it's getting there. I have the front of the truck now.
yeah,
So
we got a little bit of the cab.
yeah.
That's cool.
So but I think he's gonna go away for a month. Although today I was thinking about again on GaRon, shut up. There's Zoom stitching. I thought about um stitching on them during Zoom, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna start something new. And
Oh,
then for
you're
my
not gonna
so
just
that was
work on
200
something you
stitches
already
on the
have? You're
hmm?
not gonna work on something you already have? You're gonna start a new project?
I think I am. That'll be in my plan. So on Mr. Polar Bear was 200, and then on Michael's Prayer by Silver Creek Samplers, I had to get the
Oh,
blue for Lord, so I stitched Lord.
oh,
So
that's
that
sweet.
was a lot
That's
more
cool.
than 100 stitches. So yeah, I just want to get that in.
Your
I'm loving the
stitches are
colors on this.
your stitches
So
are beautiful. Yeah, that
thank
that
you.
color really pops. That's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then the rest of this line of the prayer is in red. I think it's baked apple.
Okay.
So that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad the pug's really sleeping over there if you can hear him.
He's not bothering you.
So that was that. I got my 7 calls. So I was right. I was like, oh, well, that's nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Old Kathy would have been, oh my God, 7 calls. I might
All
as well
right.
just give up.
Well, I worked on 5 whips this week. 2 of which um I worked on are actually WIPGO calls for February. So I'm not sure why I will finish them up, started working in January. But anyway, this is not one of those. This is Autumn Quakers. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is on my year of, I think this is on my year of whips. Yes, it is. I've made a note on my card. So we didn't talk about year of whips, that we both did year of whips this
Oh,
year.
yes, we did.
And I picked 8, and of the 8, I have to finish 4. But
I
all
picked
of
8
them.
also.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So I want to finish this one this year. So I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're almost there.
I'm almost there. I still have there's another page down here. But this
Yeah,
is the
but still.
edge.
Yeah, you just have a
So
backwards L to finish.
backwards L.
Yeah, well, looking at it this way, it's like
Oh,
L shape. You have to come down the border and then a little over.
yeah, and down the
Yeah.
bottom. But yeah, it's really, really looking well. And you guys are really special. I took it out of the thing because it's a lot of fabric to wrangle in the thing. Actually, I could probably no, I don't want to cut it yet. All right, then my whip go call for February is Crochet Go Go's advent calendar. Because
Okay.
even though
Yeah.
it's Christmas, I wanted to keep working on it, so I put it on my whip go. But at least it popped up in February.
Well, you could keep Christmas in your heart all year long.
All year long. So I think I'd finished the 4 blocks last time. And here,
Okay.
let me get my paper.
It's popping on that fabric so good.
Yeah, and then I did outline the next 2
Hmm.
and started that's a stocking. I love this. It's such a fun stitch because it's a 28 count 1/1. 28's really, really fast stitching. No, it's not 1/1. It's 2/1. I'm looking at the wrong card. It's 2/1 on 25 count granite. And yeah, this one is enabled by Czuk. It's not on my year of whips, so I don't have to finish that one. All right, so next one is Halloween and Hot Run Hollow. Now, on my whip go, I put it on there for every block I haven't finished. So
Okay.
last month it was block 9. I didn't, which is this one here. And it didn't get called this month. So I kept block 9 up and I've been working on it. I gotta get a board. I did not take it out because it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
So I have a lot done now. I just
you
have to
do.
finish Dracula and half of the Mummy. I just couldn't stand stitching in that Ecro. Oh my God. So I'm leaving it for last. But I got a lot done. I got that coffin in and Dracula's face and yeah. So I'm kind of excited. So I'll be keeping block 9 out this month and I'll have that finished. Hopefully. Don't keep me to that. All right, so then my next one, this one I'm doing for my Aunt Liz. Excuse me. I'm doing for my Aunt Liz because she wanted something. She loves autumn. So I'm doing Budding Bouquet #1 Autumn by Jeanette Douglas.
That's
And
so pretty.
yeah, it really is. So I finished. So this is on 28 count Lugana, Atomic Ranch, Amber Wave. Let's see if I can get the color. Oh, you can see the color of it.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's not, the
Oh
lighting today
wow.
is good. Oh, look at
Yes.
that. Yeah, you could not tell it was orange or like that amber color.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished the inside and I'm working on the border. I got like almost 500 stitches last night and
Wow.
I am so close to, there's like 2 more colors I got to put in on the, oh no, 3 more colors I got to put in on the border. But yeah, it'll be done. This one's only 74 by 80, 1/1 for my Aunt Liz. And I just started that at the end of December. So hopefully that will be, it's not on my Year of Whips, but that's okay. Now, my last but not least, walkway. And I'm really sorry, folks. You're going to see it a lot this month because it's my WIPGO. So this is Walkway in Trinity, we call it
Yep.
Trinity College.
It has a little lost Kathy in there. How
Little
do I
Lost
get out of
Kathy.
here?
I did a lot more. I
Yes,
think I
you have.
finished. I think I finished up here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I finished, yeah, that. So yeah, this will be coming out in February. That's it for my whips.
That's it for my whips, unless we want to just name off what we're doing for Euro whips. Do you have your list there?
Um, I can
Here,
get
let
it.
me put you on the spot.
Oh, well, let me pull out my handy dandy little book here.
Oh, okay.
Let me find the tab. Oh, I wrote them on my cards too, so when they come up, I know it's a Year of Whips. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I want to say we say whips in case my mom is watching because I showed her how to find us on YouTube yesterday. It's works in progress. It's an
Yeah.
acronym. We use them all the time. Just write a note, mom, and ask me if we say something you don't know, and we'll
Yeah.
share.
It's not a.
We were talking about it, and it's really funny. I was like, "Well, did you cross stitch?" She goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I had a project going each time I was pregnant." I'm like, "That's so funny because I had a project going when I was pregnant with my daughter that will not be named, and I didn't finish it." But that's what the project I found that got me back in. So wow, it was neat to hear that. I had forgotten that she did. So you want me to go through my Year of Whips? Autumn Quakers, Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow, because Lola Crow's coming out with a new one.
Oh, is she?
She gave a sneak peek. It's not pirates, but it's something to do with water, and I don't know what it is. It looks really cool. I want to finish Love is Love by Jan Hicks. Blooming Bouquet #1 has to be finished this year because that's my birthday sale. Bridget Cleary, Irish Fairy, very close to being done. The Mini Sampler by Erica Michaels. I can get that done. Oh, then I also have, oh, wow. I put Alice in Wonderland on my
Oh,
yearbook. That's aggressive. Karen, that's aggressive. Colorful Pug, Year of Whips. So what do you have your list?
yeah, I do. I don't have a tab. I just have my Snoopy notebook
Ah,
or my Snoopy planner that matches my Snoopy sweatshirt. Um, I have Shepherd's Bush Midnight Sewing Train. Sorry for the light again. My husband fixed it. Um, Take Time to Love by Jeanette Douglas. Mini Moon by Plum Street Samplers, and I started that last year at Stitching in the Wild.
yeah, I love that one.
Shout out. Um, Madame Chantilly's Oh Christmas Tree, which is my polar bear in the truck. Blackbird Designs Christmas Rose. Blackbird Designs Eleanor Rigby. Lizzie Kate Be Silly. And then Blackbird Designs My Heart is Home stocking, which is GHIJKL. They have the alphabet broken up on a series of samplers, so that's
Yeah.
GHIJKL. So that is my year of wood. So I have to finish 4 out of those, and I know I can get the Midnight Sewing Tray, Take Time to Love, Mini Moon, and Be Silly done. So, and the rest will be hopefully
I
done.
feel like I feel that Carolyn has laid down the gauntlet because
Was 16.
she finished all of hers last year.
I know.
I feel like I
And
need to finish all of mine. That Alice in Wonderland's gonna get me though. That's big.
she's doing 16 this year.
I know. Well, she likes to set her bar high.
She does.
I'm not doing 16. That's ridiculous. I'm not committing to 16. Well, I can do the 8, but if I want to overachieve, that's a lot.
she
And the one
she's
I'm gonna finish
great
isn't
at
even on
time
the
management.
yeah.
And
And the one I'm gonna finish this week isn't even on the list. So I won't get credit. But that's okay. All right, stash endowments.
I have some in transit that'll arrive tomorrow, but that's as close as I have.
I have some in transit too. I have some stitching related. But I don't think I'm going to take it out of the package. Let's see how we can do. So I got Fabric of the Month from GaRon Stitchery's Fabric of the Month Club.
Shut up.
Shout out. We're just kidding. It's a joke.
We are.
We're just joking. So this is Fox and Rabbits, 32 count linen, winter wren.
Oh,
You
that's pretty.
can't see. Yeah, maybe like that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's like a brown. It's very yeah, I like it. I have a lot of linen and I don't stitch on linen. But I'm gonna have to soon. Vanilla Cream, 28 Lugana, Atomic Ranch. I love their fabric. It's just a cream. It's beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong with
You can
Atomic
put
Ranch.
anything on that though.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I had. Yeah, and I have some stuff coming today.
Today. Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Amazon delivers.
All right, let's talk about our plans.
Our plans. Okay. Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start again. This will be a restart, but it's not because I'm changing the fabric or anything. It's because mine at our other house we had some little issues with our roof, and so I lost some things. So I lost this, but this is from my my bestie's estate, her stitching stash. We were going to work on it together, and this is old. And I started it the year that it came out, and I had a lot done.
Is that the drawn thread? I couldn't see the top.
Yeah, it's a drawn thread. It came out in 2004. It was a charity piece, but it's stitched on I gotta take it out real quick. It's stitched with NPIs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I haven't stitched with NPIs yet.
And
NPIs are silks, Mom. Silks.
yeah, it's stitched on Congress cloth. So
Oh,
yeah. It's small. It would be
it looks like a 28
20.
count.
Yeah, 28 maybe.
Are you
So
doing
yeah.
it over one?
Yes. Yep.
Did it come on that frame or did you put it on the frame?
No, it was put on the frame.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
because you can't I don't think you can put Congress cloth. I don't know, but I wouldn't put Congress cloth in like a Q snap or something, because at the end I think you would have to block your work, and I don't want to have to block it because it would come out,
Oh, okay.
lopsided.
What is it made of?
It's canvas.
Oh, okay.
Well, it feels like a combination of canvas and cloth. So it's Congress cloth. But yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And it comes with this, it's been built in frame here. So
Yeah.
she
I mean,
didn't
that looks
start
like it would
hers.
even.
It just cracks me up because she probably would have waited until mine was done and then stitched it in like a week, because seriously, that's how fast she could stitch. So
Oh. So you already started it, but oh, you said you had
yeah,
roof
I got
issues and it
damaged
got
one.
ruined. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I missed that
Yeah.
part. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really
So
cool that you got to now you can do hers and you'll be.
yeah. Yep. And I smell her house on it. So
Oh.
it smells like cookies and soap. So yeah, I don't put that in there. So yeah,
So you're gonna start that.
I'm gonna
So you're starting that.
today, I think. And then for the rest of my plans, I'm gonna work on my magazine monthly. So I'm
Oh,
gonna start
yes. Me too.
start that today. And then I will do 2 or 3 days on that. And then I'm going to pick up John Lennon again and Scandinavian ornaments. So if I
Oh,
go
we
to
haven't seen
Joann's,
that
I'll probably.
one. We haven't seen that one in a while.
No, we haven't, because I need I'm on the third um pattern of the first set of ornaments. So I'm on the sweater. I get the sweater done. So I'll have a finish, because I'll have Scandinavian ornaments 1 done, and then I'll move on to 2. So on my magazine monthly challenge is to finish the sweater from 1 and start and finish the hat from 2. So it's got a little hat, and I just thought it would look cute if it was sweater hat. What do I know? But anyway, so
Cute.
yeah,
That's
that's my
cool.
plans for this week. I'm actually going to write them in ink, so I'll do them.
I have white out, so
Oh,
if you need it. I have so advent calendar and walkway are WIPGOs. And my WIPGOs are 5 days, 5 stitchy sessions a month. So cactus will be coming back out, which is that kit that I'm doing for my sister with the cactuses.
mm-hmm.
That has to come out for 1. Alice in Wonderland, I got on my magazine monthly challenge twice, so that's good. I get credit for my travel stitching. Halloween at Hawker and Hallow, I managed to get that in twice for magazine monthly challenge. I'll just say MMC. And then Scary Sampler, I already worked 2 days and got that one done. So,
You're
but
way ahead.
I think I'm going to work on Scary Sampler on the Zoom call today. And then I might, because its Zoom call is from 1 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. That's a long time. I might switch off halfway and do Halloween at Hot Girl Hollow because I'm so close to finishing a block.
I was thinking about switching too. It depends on if I really get into this and
Yeah.
love working on it. I've got on my MMC, I've got, because my goal is to get all the exclusives and everything done from Stitching in the Wild before the next Stitching in the Wild,
Oh,
which is in
right.
September. So I have my little monsters from
Oh,
Romy
right.
Creations. So my MMC is to start and finish the middle monster, the purple guy. So
Maybe
I
I'll
might
do
work
one
on
of
him too.
those. Maybe I'll do one of the monsters for my new leap year start
Yeah, you could.
because they probably leap.
Yeah. Or bounce, or I don't know.
Yeah. So I just had a quick question on the NPI silks you're using on your
Congress cloth.
Congress cloth. Are you using one silk or two?
One.
Is it just one? Okay.
One. Yeah, because this is small enough that if you use two, it'd be too
Too big.
bulky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I can see the holes from here.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I
let me
was
make
wondering if you
sure.
needed to do two.
Like I said, I started it in 2004. The Marios. Oh, wait. I am wrong.
That
Write that down, people. Um,
Well, I'm glad I said something.
yeah, because I would have been doing it with one 2-ply of silk over one fabric thread, unless otherwise specified on the stitch/color key. Design is adaptable to many other fabrics and methods of stitching. So there are there's some specialty stitches, not really. I mean, they've got down tent stitch, which is not really specialty. Ew, a French knot.
I
Ew.
wonder if that one's still available.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, unless I'm wrong, and well, then that'll cancel out when I was right. And the quote on it is from Each and All by Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Oh, cool. So you're
Yeah,
doing I like to keep a lit one going. That's good. I
yeah.
like to keep something
So
lit going. So literature instead of lit. But that's my Alice in Wonderland right now from a lit perspective. I think
so
that's
yeah,
fun.
so I'm looking forward to starting it again.
Cool. I'm excited for you. That looks fun.
Yeah. So
Well,
um
I think
no,
that's it.
did we want to go over Nashville? Like, do you have any Nashville choices yet?
Oh, yeah. I didn't have any at the last Market Expo or so far yet this year on what I've seen. It's just nothing is called to me yet, which is fine. I have plenty to stitch. And I probably just jinxed myself and like everything coming out now will be up my wheelhouse.
Well, I like to,
What are you liking out there?
well, my big one, I'll show it next week because it has a story that goes to it. Um, like everything in my life. I, of course, GaRon, and I was just being a brat every time I said shout out. So just being a brat, Gary and because I can be. Um,
Mhm.
I went through theirs last night, and it was funny because I don't think I have any charts by thistles, but it was like I'd hit something going, ooh, it says could. I mean, I from working having worked in for my friend's cross stitch store until she retired this year, you can start to notice a theme and you can pick out a designer from a mile away. And I'm like, oh, who is that? And thistles, I don't think I have any charts by thistles, but I think I opened up like 3 that I liked. And then of course, that is it Artsy Housewife? Artsy House.
Yes, artsy
Yes.
housewife.
Yeah. I think all of her animal ones. So, but
Yeah, they're really cute. She's
yeah.
got a cool aesthetic. I like it. Yeah.
So and then Blue Flower has a hound and a hare, and the hound is a greyhound, which looks like one of my greyhound, well, two of my greyhounds, so that I had. So
So that's on your list too. Now, are you gonna
might be it just might be the one that I just have to have. So
yeah. Now are you making them wish lists or are they actually gonna be orders?
well, I'm gonna order the one chart.
Oh, the one from
Yeah,
Artsy Housewife. Yeah,
yeah,
that one's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
And you're gonna show us a picture of that next week.
Yes, and tell you the story
Tell us
of
the story.
why it's perfect. I mean, I don't know. She must have been in my brain when she charted
Yeah,
it or
definitely.
designed it. So
It's cute. It's really cute.
yeah. It's a
Anyway,
cat if anybody wants to go and look at it. And I'll show it
cat
next
one.
week.
Yeah, the cat one.
Yeah. And share the story of
Yes.
uh,
So funny. All right, well, I don't have anything else.
I don't think I do either.
All right then. Well, this was fun.
It
It's
was fun.
good that we're back on track.
I know. And I'll see you at 1 o'clock Eastern time again as
Yes,
we
on Zoom.
stitch. Yeah, everybody should join in. And we're planning on doing some Zoom stitching too in the future.
Oh, right, right, right. And we're still working on our 200 subscribers.
Yes, we are.
We're at 190.
Share us with your friends.
Yes, share us. And
Please.
if you're watching, please like us, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so that you're shocked when we put another one up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, show us what's in your hoop, in your Q-snip, in your nerd, in your roll frame, on your scroll frame, because we want to see it enable us. We want to, I mean, it's not just all about us. So we want to know what
Yes.
you're doing because we're nosy. And just tell us what you like to stitch. What's your,
Yeah.
what is your theme?
Yeah.
So
Send us a picture, comment below, send us a picture. We'll put it in our little montage at the beginning. Shout you out because
yes.
we're doing this so that we meet more of our stitching community
Yeah. Yep.
and catch up with a dear friend who lives way too far away.
Yes. Yes.
All right, everyone. We'll say good night.
Good night.
Good night in the middle of the morning.
Yeah.